All right, welcome to a very strange coaster rumor. Is that we've been hearing rumors that Corkscrew at Canobie Lake Park could be leaving in the next couple years. Welcome to this strange coaster rumor. Today we are discussing if Canobie should remove Corkscrew or should they not remove Corkscrew. So I'm gonna go through a little bit of history about this coaster. Should it leave? Should it stay for a little bit? Should it stay forever? Um, or what should be coming in here? Should it get, and then where should it go? Should it get scrapped or where should it go? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. First off, I want to talk about its history. The Corkscrew has lots of great history behind it. I think it was, I think, it was relocated to a park in Chicago, Illinois, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But it went to Canby Lake Park in 1987. That was the first year. And I gotta say, this is a very rough roller coaster. Out of all the three major coasters at Canby Lake Park, this one's the roughest. I'm not a big fan. If I do like a corkscrew review, I'll go really in depth. But today we are talking about should it get removed, like that things. So first off, is it a very good roller coaster? Is it a very good coaster? No. This is probably my third favorite coaster at the park besides Yankee Cannonball and Untamed. But it has great history behind it. So should it maybe stay? Maybe not. But here's the thing. There have been rumors that Corkscrew may be getting into a new coaster. They're getting, I think, some type of flat ride in 2018, something like Kentucky or like something like that, or Thunderbolt. But Corkscrew might go. Like I said, is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Is it a good idea? Maybe, because then you have a big plot of land. If Corkscrew leaves, then you have that big plot of land because Corkscrew really sits on the big plot of land. Now, if if Corkscrew would have gone, what could be going in this spot? Definitely not flat rides. It looks like it'll be a good roller coaster type. They don't want to lose a coaster for a flat ride lineup. But is this a good idea if they remove Corkscrew? Like I said, Corkscrew sits on a big plot of land, as you can see from all of this. It really sits on a big plot of land. So definitely a roller coaster would probably be coming at this park. So maybe I'm thinking some type of launch coaster, maybe something like Steeplechase at Coney Island. There have been rumors they could be getting that. That will be the first launch coaster coming to the northern New England area. I believe so. Yep, it is. But this will be the first launch coaster come to the northern New England area. Because the New Hampshire area really needs another major coaster. The last major coaster they added was Untamed. And Untamed's okay. I wouldn't say it's that great. It's not bad. But this coaster, the Steeplechase one, I think they should get in the corkscrew style coaster. Now, what should they do with Corkscrew? I think it's an ace landmark. So they probably would have maybe they would keep it, maybe put it in storage. But if a new coaster is coming in here, then I wouldn't say, I think they should maybe take it out. Now, you probably think this plot of land would probably be no flat rides at all. So if we see flat rides coming in this area right here, that would probably be one of the best family parks probably in the U.S. What they need are roller coasters. They're great on flat rides, but they're kind of lacking on roller coasters a little bit. I think they're home to like over 40 flat rides there. Plus, you also have that major water ride, Boston Tea Party, which is fantastic on hot summer days. But it would be great if a new coaster comes in this area. Like I said, maybe something like a steeplechase thing. That would be a great fit to the park, and stuff like that. So, what could they do with Canopy? And this will be the um, last category. What could they do with Canopy? With Corkscrew, I mean. So, what could they do with Corkscrew? Now, I wouldn't scrap it. I wouldn't throw. Maybe some parts of the coaster could get scrapped. Maybe the corkscrew. I think the corkscrews maybe should stay. Maybe like a history show, maybe on how what corkscrew could be. Because maybe if Corkscrew is announced to leave, then I'll probably go up to Canopy and get my last ride on it. But if it just maybe surprise closed randomly, then I don't know. Then I wouldn't remember what my last ride is. I didn't go to Palace Playland and go on Galaxy Coaster because Galaxy Coaster, they're because Palace Playland, they're removing Galaxy Coaster for a newer, bigger coaster. So it maybe make perfect sense if Canby Lake Park does the same thing. Remove a sucky coaster and bring in a bigger coaster, like what Palace Playland is doing this off season. Palace Playland is removing a Galaxy Coaster, which I heard is a sucky coaster, and they're putting a new one in. See, that's a great idea what Canby should be doing, like taking out Corkscrew. I wouldn't say the whole thing should be scrapped. Some parts I think should be scrapped, like the turns. I think the corkscrews maybe should stay for like history. Um, like what Rolling Thunder at Six Flags Great Adventure, as you can see by like maybe El Toro or Zumanjaro's queue line. That's where Rolling Thunder used to sit in that land. There's like a piece of Rolling Thunder. I think Corkscrew maybe should do the same thing. Leave those two extra corkscrews there, and the steeplechase maybe could go in this aisle right here. So I think that would be a great history for the coaster and for the park. So, like to hear from you, what could they do with Corkscrew if Corkscrew leaves? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it go? Do you want to see a new coaster coming in this aisle? If so, what type of coaster would you want to see? And would you want Corkscrew to get scrapped, or do you want it to stay at the park for a little bit? So those are my thoughts on what Corkscrew could do if it leaves. There have been rumors that it could leave. So those are my thoughts. So like I said, I'd like to hear from you about what could they do with Corkscrew and what new coaster could be coming to the park. And that's it. So please post your likes, post your comments, follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll see you guys later.